All right. All right. Hey everybody. Welcome to another episode of Teaching Tuesday, Ups and Downs edition. I don't really have anything I want to teach this week, but more something I want to ask you and get your opinion on. Today I had the opportunity to go to a museum, and part of the museum there was this thing called the Laugh Garden, and it was these about 5 or 6 monitors that were set up with people's faces on them, and they were stone-faced as you would walk up to them, so they kind of, and you had to move around, and the more you moved around they would kind of begin to laugh, smile, and then laugh. Oh man. And so that's what would happen as you started to move around. And not only did I feel like a fool because I'm standing here, doing, kind of getting all these motions going, but these people who aren't real people, they're just these screens, are laughing. And I found myself getting really happy and enjoying this. The power of laughing is very contagious. And I thought to myself, just standing here watching these people laugh made me feel good. I wonder if I can laugh when I'm around other people more, if I can just be that, make people feel better and more joyous, I guess is the right word. And so I came home and I thought, oh, this is great, this is what I want to do my lesson on at teaching. But then I realized that most of the time that laughing is recorded in the Bible, it's actually not what you would think it is. There's Abraham and Sarah. When they find out that they're going to have a child, Sarah laughs, and so it's kind of this mockery, like, there's no way. And I'm pretty familiar with that one. And then there's times where God laughs at people who think they're better than him, and he kind of scoffs at them, and that's how I imagine it. And like, who do you think you are to challenge me, says God. And so there's a few other examples. Solomon says there's a time to weep, and there's a time to cry, and then there's a time to laugh and rejoice. And then Jesus tells us that those who weep now will laugh in heaven or later. There's never really this time where you just catch someone laughing. Just, there's a good joke told. There's a lot of things in the Bible, but I don't know how many jokes there are. And I guess that's for good reason. But then I was looking at Jesus' life as a whole, and we know that he socialized, that he went around, but there's really not a real joyous time in his ministry. A lot of it was teaching, and his teaching is authoritative, which is to be expected. He was defending himself sometimes. He was proving himself sometimes. He was rebuking. He was instructing. He was doing all the things that he had to come to do, but we don't really get this sense of a very joyous Jesus. And by no means am I trying to blaspheme him or knock him down. When my understanding of the Gospels, we don't really see a very fun, excited Jesus. And now he came to do something that was very serious and take on the sins of the world, so rightfully so. But I would also challenge that people followed him. And if you think about the people who are typically get followed or have a following, they have some sort of sense of humor. We may not all agree with it, but they're charismatic people. And so I'm led to believe, at least think, that Jesus had a sense of humor, that he maybe not have said, knock, knock, who's there? But he did, maybe crack a joke once or twice. And I like to think that even if he didn't, he laughed and smiled and enjoyed life a little bit. Now, we know one of the fruits of the Spirit is joy, but I'm talking about, here's number one. Do you think joy means laughter? Are those equated? Are they similar? Or are they two different things that sometimes cross over? Like, can I be joyful and not laugh? And can I laugh and not be joyful? There's a proverb that says, even one who laughs can have a aching heart. That's my paraphrase. So, question to you. Write your opinion in the comments. what do you think about laughing? And do you know a verse in the Bible where it shows laughing is this really good thing and that people do it? And I really couldn't find one. Now, given I didn't go into an in-depth study, but I'd like to know your thoughts on that, because I tell you, when I'm having a really bad day and things are really tough for me, hearing my children laugh, oh man, I just almost instantly kick out of my bad mood and life is okay for a minute.
Right.
Just hearing them laugh. In fact, we just posted a video that we made a couple years ago about, we did a little filter where my mouth was real big and I said a joke and laughed, and if you haven't seen that, it's on our Instagram, be sure to check that out. But every time I watch that, I laugh and I laugh and I laugh and I laugh. And Judah just watched it for the first time and he just rolls when he sees it. So I guess if anything, my encouragement is to laugh a little bit. But again, as far as the biblical aspect, I'd love to know your opinions, your thoughts, if you've heard anything on this. I think Christians should laugh. I think we should have a good time. Life is hard, and there's a lot of things that can bring us down. So let's laugh a little bit. Let me know what you think, and write in the comments below. Feel free to add verses, anything that you want. Love to have a dialogue with you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. When I say knock knock, you say who's there, okay? Knock knock.
No knock.
When I say knock knock, you say who's there. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Orange.
Orange.
Orange who?
No knock.
No. Alright, when I say knock knock, you say who's there. I'll say orange, you say orange who. Okay? Knock knock.